I don't want to.
Oh, come on.
No, it's private, you know.
No, it's only a poem. Please.
Well, it's my poem, and it's for me.
Come on, you never let me see what you write.
What would you think if somebody said to you, "You're going to be 80. How do you feel?"
One dazzling Oscar night, the entire world held its breath as Liza Minnelli appeared in a wheelchair. Many believed it was the final chapter of a legendary career.
Vincent? Vincent? Did I do something wrong?
No.
Vincent, a frog.
Kicks in the shins, but the planet spins.
The truth behind her restrained smile beneath the spotlight was far more heartbreaking. Did she lose everything through her own choices, or was she pushed to the edge by the very people closest to her, from the trap of deeply troubled marriages to a desperate fight to reclaim her life from the brink? What is Liza Minnelli's life really like at the age of 80, amid the silence that now surrounds her? The truth that has only recently come to light may leave you stunned. Liza Minnelli was born on March 12, 1946, and grew up in a family deeply connected to the American entertainment industry. As the daughter of actress Judy Garland and director Vincente Minnelli, she entered the public eye at an early age. Rather than relying solely on her parents' fame, Liza quickly built her own career through her remarkable talent as a performer.
Right, Liebling, did I tell you? I saw a film the other day about syphilis. Oh, it was too awful. I couldn't let a man touch me for a week.
Hey. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to look in the bag. I saw you put something in it.
You got trouble.
Her first major breakthrough came in 1965 when Liza Minnelli took the lead role in the Broadway musical Flora the Red Menace. At just 19 years old, she won the Tony Award for Best Actress in a Musical. The achievement made her one of the youngest performers ever to receive Broadway's most prestigious honor at that time. The Tony Award opened countless new opportunities. Liza quickly became one of Broadway's brightest stars through her singing, acting, and commanding stage presence. Her energetic performances and distinctive voice attracted widespread praise from critics and audiences across the United States. In 1972, Liza Minnelli reached the defining milestone of her film career by portraying Sally Bowles in Cabaret. The film became an instant phenomenon, and her performance was widely regarded as one of the greatest in 20th century cinema. The image of Sally Bowles has remained closely associated with Liza Minnelli ever since. The role earned Liza Minnelli the Academy Award for Best Actress. During the same period, she also received the BAFTA Award and the Golden Globe for the same performance. Winning all three major honors firmly established her as one of Hollywood's leading stars. That same year, Liza added another remarkable achievement with the television special Liza with a Z, directed by Bob Fosse. The production combined singing, dance, and theatrical performance in a modern cabaret style. It won both an Emmy Award and a Peabody Award and is still regarded as one of the defining music television specials of its era. Following one success after another, Liza Minnelli became one of America's most sought-after live performers. Her concerts regularly filled legendary venues such as Carnegie Hall, Radio City, Music Hall, and the Winter Garden Theater. Every appearance attracted large audiences and extensive media attention. Liza's reputation extended far beyond the musical stage. She continued releasing albums, embarking on international tours, and appearing in major television productions. She gradually became one of the defining symbols of American cabaret and live performance for many years. In 1977, Liza starred alongside Robert De Niro in New York, New York, directed by Martin Scorsese. The film fell short of commercial expectations, while its title song later became one of the signature pieces most closely associated with her and continued to be performed by numerous artists. In the years that followed, Liza Minnelli maintained an exceptionally demanding schedule. The physical demands of constant performances gradually took a visible toll on her body. Years of intensive dancing led to problems with her joints, spine, and back. Those injuries initially drew little public attention before developing into long-term health issues. By 1990, Liza Minnelli completed the rare EGOT achievement after receiving the Grammy Legend Award, adding the final piece to her collection of major honors that included an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. Only a small number of entertainers in American history have reached that milestone, further confirming her lasting place in the entertainment industry. Behind that extraordinary list of accomplishments stood decades of relentless work and the constant pressure of maintaining the image of a top star. While the public continued to see a radiant Liza Minnelli under the spotlight, her private life was beginning to unravel, especially in her closest relationships. Wounds that never healed. Liza's first husband was Australian singer and songwriter Peter Allen. They married in 1967 while Allen was building his career in the United States. At first, they were regarded as one of the entertainment world's most glamorous couples and frequently appeared together in public. The marriage quickly fell into crisis after Liza discovered that Peter Allen was involved with men. In her memoir, she recalled walking in on her husband and another man together in the couple's own bed. The experience became one of the first major emotional shocks of her private life. The couple officially divorced in 1974. Although the marriage ended in heartbreak, Liza and Peter Allen remained friends for many years afterward. When Allen died from AIDS-related complications in 1992, she continued to speak of him with respect and paid public tribute to his memory. Shortly after her first marriage ended, Liza married producer Jack Haley Jr., the son of actor Jack Haley from The Wizard of Oz. Their marriage lasted about 5 years, attracted relatively little public attention, and eventually ended in divorce. Liza's third husband was sculptor Mark Jarrow. They married in 1979, and it became her longest-lasting marriage. The couple remained together for more than a decade, before separating, bringing to an end what had once appeared to be her most stable relationship. During her marriage to Mark, Liza repeatedly expressed her desire to become a mother. She suffered 2 miscarriages, including one during the 5th month of pregnancy. Those losses left a lasting impact on her personal life. In her memoir, Liza described her inability to have children as the greatest tragedy she had never truly overcome. She shared on multiple occasions that the dream of becoming a mother had always been part of her life, though it ultimately never became reality. Her 4th marriage to concert promoter David Guest attracted enormous media attention. They married on March 16, 2002, in a wedding estimated to have cost around $3.2 million, attended by many of the biggest names in entertainment. Michael Jackson served as the best man, while Elizabeth Taylor was the maid of honor. The scale of the ceremony made it one of the most talked-about celebrity weddings of its time. The marriage soon took a far darker turn. According to Liza Minnelli's later accounts, David Guest controlled nearly every aspect of her life, from her finances to her personal activities. In her memoir, she looked back on that marriage with the blunt admission that she had not been sober when she made the decision to marry him. After the relationship collapsed, David Guest filed a lawsuit against Liza, seeking approximately $10 million in damages, accusing her of abuse. The lawsuit ultimately failed, and their divorce was finalized in 2007 after a lengthy legal battle. This past June, Liza's longtime friend Michael Feinstein made another notable statement saying that Liza had been significantly exploited by David Guest and several of his associates in both personal and financial matters. His remarks added another perspective to the hardships she endured behind the spotlight. The turmoil in her relationships was not the greatest challenge Liza Minnelli would face. At the same time, another battle was unfolding quietly, over many years, gradually affecting her health career and life in far more devastating ways. The fight for survival. In her memoir, Kids Wait Till You Hear This, Liza revealed that she began taking Valium after her mother, Judy Garland, passed away in 1969. The shock of losing her mother left her in prolonged grief, leading her to rely on medication to steady herself emotionally. According to the legendary performer, she first turned to Valium as a way to cope with overwhelming emotional pressure. As time passed, the medication was no longer a temporary solution. It became the beginning of years of dependence on prescription drugs and other addictive substances. Over the years that followed, Liza Minnelli repeatedly found herself caught in a cycle of alcohol prescription painkillers and cocaine. Those substances became part of a life shaped by an exhausting work schedule, constant touring, and the relentless pressures of the entertainment industry. Liza later admitted that OxyContin was one of the pain medications that had the greatest impact on her life. It was originally prescribed to control pain after injuries and surgeries. Over time, her dependence on the medication became increasingly difficult to manage. Along with addiction, Liza's physical health continued to decline. Decades of high-intensity performances placed enormous strain on her spine, knees, and hips, eventually requiring her to undergo numerous surgical procedures. The most serious medical crisis came in 2000, when Liza Minnelli was diagnosed with viral encephalitis. The illness left part of her body paralyzed, affected her speech, and led doctors to believe there was a risk she might never walk normally again. Following treatment, Liza's mobility improved significantly, though her recovery took far longer than expected. She had to relearn many basic physical skills and devote extensive time to rehabilitation before returning to everyday life. By 2003, Liza's health became a public concern once again after she collapsed on a sidewalk along Lexington Avenue in New York City. She later recalled that many pedestrians walked right past her without realizing the person lying there was one of America's most celebrated stars. Following that incident, Liza underwent another series of surgeries to repair years of accumulated physical damage. She had operations on both knees, received treatment for spinal disc problems, and underwent hip replacement surgery to reduce pain and improve her mobility. After several previous attempts at treatment and rehabilitation failed to produce lasting results, Liza Minnelli voluntarily entered a rehabilitation center in Malibu in 2015. She described it as the most important decision she ever made to end years of dependence on alcohol and medication. Today, Liza Minnelli says she has remained sober for 11 years. She calls it the greatest personal victory of her life, placing it above every award and artistic achievement she earned on stage or on screen. By the time she reached her late 70s, walking had become increasingly difficult because of multiple surgeries and the physical damage accumulated through years of performing. Public perception of her also changed dramatically, especially after one appearance that drew widespread attention at the Academy Awards. The Silent Years. Liza Minnelli made a rare public appearance at the 94th Academy Awards when she joined Lady Gaga on stage to present the award for Best Picture. Her brief appearance quickly became one of the most talked-about moments of the ceremony. The original plan called for Liza to sit in an iconic director's chair. At the last minute, the arrangement changed, and she appeared in a wheelchair instead. The unexpected decision surprised many viewers because no official announcement had been made beforehand. During the ceremony, Lady Gaga stayed by Liza's side, offering support and speaking with her throughout the presentation. Images of the two spread rapidly across the media and social platforms. Many people expressed admiration for Gaga's kindness, while others voiced concern about Liza's health. More than 4 years later, in her memoir, Kids Wait Till You Hear this, Liza spoke publicly about that evening for the first time. She revealed that she felt deeply hurt by the last-minute changes made just before she walked onto the stage. Liza wrote that she never wanted to appear before millions of viewers in a situation that made her feel she had lost control. She described the Oscar experience as one that left her feeling humiliated rather than honored. She also revealed that she never received an official apology, a statement that drew international media attention after the memoir was published. Following the 2022 Oscars, Liza Minnelli largely stepped away from major live performances. Public appearances became increasingly rare and were mostly limited to special events or gatherings with close friends in the entertainment industry. Even without performing regularly, Liza remains one of the most respected figures in American entertainment. Broadway film and music tributes continue to recognize her as one of the most influential performers of the past several decades. Her daily life has changed significantly. Liza now spends most of her time in Los Angeles, making her health the highest priority after years of surgeries and medical treatment. In 2015, she sold her longtime apartment at the Imperial House building in New York City for more than $8.3 million. She also owns a valuable art collection, including works by her longtime friend, Andy Warhol. Recent estimates place Liza Minnelli's net worth at around $20 million, earned through her decades-long career in theater, film, television, live performance, and recorded music. She continues to receive invitations to public events, though her health has made travel increasingly difficult. In April, she postponed a scheduled appearance in San Francisco because she was unable to travel as planned. The announcement reminded fans of the physical challenges she continues to face after multiple surgeries and years of health problems. Liza Minnelli has not disappeared from public life. She has simply chosen a quieter pace, focusing on her health, close friendships, and creative projects that suit her current condition. At the age of 80, her life is no longer defined by non-stop tours or demanding stage performances. She now connects with audiences through her memoir, new music projects, and special events celebrating the extraordinary legacy she has built throughout her remarkable career. Today's life. Just 2 days before her 80th birthday, Liza Minnelli released her memoir, Kids Wait Till You Hear This, written with her longtime friend Michael Feinstein. The book quickly attracted widespread attention as she shared detailed accounts of many events that she had kept private for decades. Rather than simply looking back on her achievements on stage, the memoir focuses largely on the life behind the spotlight. Liza writes about her marriages, her miscarriages, her battle with addiction, her health struggles, and the experiences that left lasting emotional wounds throughout her career. Before the memoir was released, Liza unveiled the single, Kids Wait Till You Hear This. The recording used AI technology for the arrangement and audio production, while she made it clear that the vocals were entirely her own and were not created through voice cloning technology. Releasing a new song at the age of 80 shows that Liza Minnelli continues to pursue creative projects. She is no longer able to perform with the same physical intensity as before, though she remains actively involved in work that suits her current health. Liza's 80th birthday was marked by several tribute events across the United States. She appeared at the GLAAD Media Awards, took part in a conversation at the $1 Million Theater in Los Angeles, and received a warm welcome from audiences as well as fellow performers. The most significant celebration took place in June at Carnegie Hall with Liza at 80A celebration in song and dance. The event sold out, bringing together numerous Broadway performers and well-known singers to honor her career, spanning more than 6 decades. The program recreated many performances closely associated with Liza Minnelli, including productions inspired by Bob Fosse's signature choreography. She did not perform throughout the entire show, though her presence remained the centerpiece of the evening. 2 days later, Liza posted a message of gratitude on social media. She thanked the performers, friends, and fans who helped make the celebration possible, and described it as one of the most memorable years of her life. While the public continues to follow updates about her health, those closest to her have shared more encouraging news. In late 2025, her sister Lorna Luft said that Liza was living in Los Angeles and that the two sisters spoke frequently while maintaining a very close relationship. Michael Feinstein has also repeatedly confirmed that his longtime friend remains optimistic. According to him, Liza continues to enjoy music conversations with friends and new creative projects, even as her physical limitations have become increasingly noticeable. During several interviews promoting her memoir, Liza Minnelli said she does not want people to see her as someone who lives only through memories. She explained that she is still interested in new scripts, still enjoys recording music, and remains ready to participate in projects that fit her health. One of Liza's most frequently quoted remarks is, "I'm 80 years old, and I'm happy to still be alive. I'm still the same Liza. Just don't ask me to bend down and pick something up." The quote reflects the way she views aging with honesty and her familiar sense of humor. Today, the legendary performer's life moves at a much slower pace than it did during the height of her career. She spends most of her time in Los Angeles, surrounded by a small circle of close friends, with Michael Feinstein remaining her most important companion in many aspects of her life. If you enjoy authentic stories about Hollywood legends and want to discover more little-known chapters from their lives, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications and leave a comment telling us which celebrity you would like us to feature in our next video.